Good evening. Welcome
Good
to Wicked
evening.
Paranormal.
Hello, it's me.
Hi,
It's
kids.
you and you.
It is.
And
Here we are.
me.
It's us.
It's you two.
It is us officially.
Yep.
Yeah, and me. Okay, so I have to start this show off with I win because we
Oh
did a bet
Lord,
last
Oh
week. We
gosh.
did a bet last week, remember?
I'm with you.
Perfect.
She
Perfect.
she wins.
Thanks. So I have to toot my own horn that.
Was that you tooting your horn or was
So,
that her ghost?
oh, it's not my ghost because my ghost is here. So I win. That guy said that we're gonna have an early spring. That guy.
That guy.
That guy. The little furry guy. I love groundhogs. I think they're adorable. And I would have one and I would probably put a cape on it, or a snuggie. Maybe a hat. And we used to have when we first moved here in this house. I've been here like 10 years, but anyway, when we first moved here, we had one. And then there were two.
Then it moved out.
And then I guess they moved because,
Wisely.
they're doing all that whatever next door. But they had a whole, like, a dam. No, I guess, wrong animal.
That's a beaver. That's a beaver. Beavers do dams.
I don't know what groundhogs live in. I guess they live in the
Wrong
ground
road.
because
They
they're called
live in the ground and
groundhog.
they can't see. That's so I guarantee you,
They
he didn't
can
see his
see.
shadow.
Well, he can see because he would come over and he would eat the berries that fell from my mulberry tree.
He could smell them.
Look, I got a question about that. Like, why is the song all around the mulberry bush? Because it wasn't a bush; it's a tree. I have a mulberry tree outside. It's
So
not a
we went from
bush.
groundhogs to mulberry bush.
Because she doesn't understand. The bush
Welcome
became
to
a
the
tree.
ADD Amy show. I'm like, hold on, squirrel. Look, y'all missed me.
Yeah, we did. It's been a long week without Amy.
Where else would you find these things out? So really, why do they sing the song all around the mulberry bush? It's not a bush; it's a tree.
It started out a bush.
I guess it doesn't have the same, jingle. I guess if you say all around the mulberry tree.
All around the mulberry tree. Yeah, no, it doesn't got it.
The monkey chased the weasel. Why was he chasing a weasel?
I don't think it was a monkey that chased a weasel.
Okay, now I gotta look that up. Damn you.
I know. It's all around the mulberry bush. The monkey chased the weasel. And the monkey thought it was all in fun. Pop goes the weasel.
Well, the weasel popped, but I don't think it had a thing to do with a monkey.
That's the song. I didn't make the song, okay? It's not my song. I would have picked
think
something
you got
different.
2 different lyrics. Evan, tell me she's wrong. Please tell me she's
wrong. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
Yeah, well, y'all thought you were hoping I was wrong last week, and I wasn't. And, we're going to have an early spring. So,
holy shit, really? All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel.
Oh my God, it was.
Twas all in fun.
Don't make her
Pop goes the yay!
Dad is going to end up taking up our pictures. Okay, she's going to swell, and you're not going to see me or you, Kevin.
I win.
The rest of the lines to the song are like really, like, what the. The next line is a penny for a spool of thread, a penny for a needle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Then up and down the city road, in and out of Eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel.
Well, this day and age, pop. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. All you got to do is go to the gas station, go to the grocery store.
Pop that.
There goes the money. And the weasel.
Yeah.
And the weasel.
Yeah.
And that weasel.
Damn those
Kevin,
weasels.
you actually looked mildly disturbed by this. But, it's like, I guess it's the things that we used to, like, I don't know, like ring around the rosy.
Oh Lord,
Jeez.
here we go with a pocket full of posies.
Yeah, I mean, that was a death song. Like, why were we singing about that? Like, I don't know. There's some
What?
weird shit. Did
What
y'all
about
notice?
Duck Duck
Look at
Goose?
my
You know how
hoodie.
many
Look at
people
my
did we
hoodie.
get?
Can you see it?
Yeah. Y'all,
Listen,
what am I looking at?
my hoodie, and it glows
Oh,
in the dark.
I can't tell.
It glows in the dark. And look, I chose
It's
these
dark enough
earrings.
there. We should see it glowing.
You should, but
You see
look,
an
I
Amy
chose the
glowing because
earrings
she won
that
the bat.
Kevin gave me for, I don't know, Christmas or my birthday. I can't remember.
Yeah.
My Stay Puft Marshmallow Man
Stay
earrings.
Puffed Marshmallow. Yep.
Yeah, they go well with my Ghostbusters glow in the dark hoodie.
How come? I mean, but we can't tell that it glows.
Well,
Turn all your lights out.
I can't. That would require me to get up, and then I'd probably. It's too many
Don't
lights
you have
on.
li-
But
don't
it
you have
does glow in the
Alexa?
dark.
I mean,
It's
Kevin's got
just so
Alexa.
like.
I'm sitting in front of a monitor the size of Montana. So yeah, it's
The size of Montana, goodness.
big.
Oh, goodness.
Because when I turned it on, I was sitting here and it looked like this, and I turned on like the monitor, and it all of a sudden it was like ah.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
good. You know, when you had it the other way, I couldn't even tell you had a headset on. You turn it, you got it brighter, now it's like, whoop,
whoop.
Kind of blends into the background, yeah.
it does.
So, yeah, anyway, so I was
So
right.
I got a question,
Let's go
Amy.
back to that I was right twice. Twice I
No,
was
no, I
right.
got a
I
question.
was
Let's
right
go
about the
back to you were
groundhog.
right.
Okay,
I
we want to go
was
back.
right about-
I want to go back, but I want to go back to the week before. I want to know if there's any news on, your dead neighbor.
No, I got nothing, and nobody's been over there.
Nothing?
Nothing. I haven't seen, and like, granted, I haven't seen. I was about to say his name, but one of my other neighbors, I haven't seen him, who would know a little bit more. But like, I mean, really, literally, I am here all day because I work from home, and I sit like right in this general vicinity, as where I'm sitting now. Oh, there might be a fight. I'm sorry, they're assholes. So here like right by the window all day. So I would see any kind of new things. All I know is that the lady next door painted her house white after many days of going over there and painting spots of it blue for days. And now it's white. White.
Okay.
Like white. Good luck because welcome to Georgia. And we have red clay.
Oh yeah. Love
pretty
that red
much
clay.
everywhere. Love it. But yeah, white, not. I'm not a white person in the state of Georgia. A white like house color because it splashes up when it rains. Like, oh,
I was sitting there going, "You're not."
you're like what? No,
Wow.
listen. No, but like I just don't think it's an appropriate house color in the state of Georgia. It's too. But that's not my choice. It's not my house, and I just have to look at it all freaking day. But whatever. Anyway, we had tornado siren testing. Do you hear that at your house, Kevin, today?
Yes.
Goodness.
Yeah, and there
that
was
is
like a
something.
super loud one today that I've never heard before, and it's like, holy crap! They put one in my backyard. What the hell's going on? I mean, it was loud.
I don't think you must usually be home because it's been loud in the last, I'm going to say 6 months. Like, I think there was some sort of an upgrade or something because it is exceptionally loud. And like Devin, who will join us in a little while, but Devin hears it and it's exceptionally loud for Devin as well. And Devin lives, I don't know, blocks from me. But the fact that we're all hearing it, nah, they did some sort of upgrade.
I didn't hear a thing.
Lucky you. Do you have tornadoes there?
I'm sure they do, yeah.
Okay.
I know they have them in Michigan. I know right after we got back up here to New Hampshire, one big one went straight through in Michigan, right where we were. Yep.
I do have
I've
to
had
do a
one
little
come
bit
close
of
to my house before. It was freaky.
It's been 2 years today since we did Old South.
Really? 2 years?
Yeah. Well, I reposted it. It's on my page. I posted on my personal page. Yeah. And we were all there. I tagged him.
She didn't
But
tag me
it's
earlier.
fine. It's like fine. Anyway, but yeah, it's been 2 years, so we need to get the team back to go back there
Yes.
because it is my. So yeah, we need to get the team back there. But yeah, it's been 2 years, and I was like, wow. We need to have a do-over of that with the team.
Mhm.
That's a big cup.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's a big stein.
And it's kind of
Just doing
pretty.
water.
Oh well, we got one sober one in the bunch. All right.
Oh.
So here we go.
Who's sober?
No,
This is like legit coffee.
Me.
yeah.
Well, it
Oh,
was.
I guess you too.
It is me.
I mean,
It's me over
And
here.
the
Oh,
other
Kevin's,
is just.
Kevin. No, wait a minute. Kevin's that way.
mhm.
Kevin's right there. Hi, Kevin. Don't you poke me. Kevin, stop touching me.
I'm sorry.
Okay, kids. I'm sorry. Don't make me pull this car over.
Are we there yet?
No, and I'm gonna give y'all something to cry about in a minute. Jesus Christ. Okay, so who's had anything ghost happen in their words is hard. Who's had anything ghostly happen in their house this week? Anybody? Really? Again?
Kevin again.
Kevin goes first. Okay, what happened?
I heard Chandler's voice again, and I was like, "Yeah, bud, what do you need?" And he wasn't there.
Well, that's good because he
So
doesn't need anything.
yeah. I was like, "Oh, thank God, he doesn't need anything." But
Interesting.
yeah, and it was again just as clear, just as Chandler-esque as. I mean, too much to not be Chandler. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm just
So
wondering why, you know,
yeah, who knows here?
because I know that one of the investigations we were called into, one of the things I guess that had happened was the owner of the house seen her son sitting on the couch and they were talking, and then she turned away, and when she turned back, he wasn't sitting there anymore. A few minutes later, her son came walking down the stairs from upstairs and came into the room, and she says, "Weren't you just sitting there on the couch?" And he's like, "No." So I mean, you know, I know it happens.
Yeah. Well, if I saw him and was talking to him and then he wasn't there, yeah, that would be way more
That would be
creepy than.
something. Yeah, that would definitely be something.
Well,
Goodness.
that's why we got called in to do that investigation. You know, try to figure out what was going on. I mean, the only thing we really did figure out is that the original owners of the house were still there, and I mean, they're fine with it. It wasn't anything, you know, malevolent or anything like that.
Yeah,
Which is
That's
good
they
thing.
just pretend to be her kid.
Do y'all hear that weird sound?
They. Is that what
Yeah?
you're talking about?
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I think it's Morse code. Hold on, let me.
Let's see, what was it? 3 dots. No,
Yeah.
dot,
Dot
dot,
dash
dot, dot.
dash dot dot.
I don't hear anything.
Wait.
It's
You don't hear it?
Look at that.
I don't know.
That was one of y'all that just whispered that, right?
What?
I don't
don't
know.
hear
I didn't
anything.
whisper anything.
I said I don't know. Amy, she's trying to catch fire to something over there.
It's a ghost. He's on fire. Well, he's just calming down. He smells like hot cocoa, just so everyone knows. Chocolatey.
Does it?
Oh,
Is it?
Okay.
mercy.
Does he
So-
smell like hot cocoa with marshmallows?
Yes, actually.
Are they
I bet.
Stay Puffed?
Perhaps they are. Okay, so I think that there needs to be somebody out there that will like pay me to go stay at Airbnbs and rate them. Because I got some stories. to tell about Airbnbs. Some interesting ones. I think we've all heard the one, where there was the screen and not a
Hmm.
separation, the see-through screen. Yeah, that was a time. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that was a time.
That was something. Like, no, really, I really wish, and I'll do a whole thing about it. And if it's great, I'm gonna talk great about it. If it's not great, I'm also going to talk about it. But I need someone to sponsor me in this adventure I would like to do. So, I'm gonna like set up a GoFundMe, a travel GoFundMe, so that I can stay at all these weird places. Because there's some weird places that you can stay at out there, just so you know. On Airbnb land. This particular adventure that I have partaken in, is that a word? Did I just make words?
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's partaken as a word.
partaken. Okay. Was over the weekend. I was in South Carolina. At an Airbnb. The Airbnb was great. Like it was clean. Like I do have to say, like the towels were soft and smelled good, which is impressive to me, right? Versus staying at a hotel, it smells, chemically. They smelled nice. They were soft. The bed, the sheets were good. The bed was comfy. Whatever. The kitchen was great. There was a coffee maker. Blah blah blah. It was delightful. Okay. There was a
Hmm.
couple things though. So you have access to the internet, and so you can watch, whatever on Netflix in Spanish.
Oh, Spanish, huh?
In Spanish. So it's like, yeah, we're great. We're gonna advertise this, and you can watch, whatever in Spanish. So I mean, like he was a really nice dude. He was really proud that he had done all these like triathlons, and his medals were hanging all over the wall. So there was that, but and it was really cute. Like he had a map set up on the wall, like that lit up at night to show all the places that he had been to. He was very proud. Anyway, so it was great, but there was a staircase of death. So it was like it was this old house. I think it was built in, I'd have to look back, like 1942 or something like that, maybe earlier, right? You had the whole second floor. There is a creepy staircase that goes from one floor to another, but that was padlocked. So, he was downstairs
I'd be nervous. It was
Eh.
padlocked.
we were upstairs. Well, it was padlocked so no one could come up. So that was
Or come
comforting,
out.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, he lived,
previous guest.
or he was renovating downstairs, whatever. It had a nice clawfoot tub, shower, which my whole existence of life, I always thought I wanted like a clawfoot tub. I think they're beautiful. I would love to bathe in one, but I do not like to take a shower in one because the curtain wraps around you.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah. Have this whole like it's like around you, and it's
Wait a minute. Wasn't it Haunting in Connecticut? I think it was Haunting in Connecticut.
I actually think you're correct. You're absolutely correct. Yes.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to be absolutely correct.
Yes. You weren't correct last week, but you're
Yay.
correct today.
I knew that was coming. Holy crap! I knew that was coming. The first thing that popped into my head when you said you're absolutely correct was the fact that you
But
just like totally, came in going, I want to start the show
yeah, like this.
saying I was right.
I was right.
Yeah, that's the first thing that popped in my head. Then
And
you
then
go,
I
you
was
weren't
right
last
about
week.
the Pop Goes the Weasel. Right, you
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that
she was
mulberry
right about
bush?
that too. Stop reminding her, Kevin. We're never going to live it
Wait,
down.
wait, which of y'all brought up Pop Goes the Weasel though? So she could have fully planted that. Just looked up the. Yeah, because when's the last time somebody brought up Pop Goes the Weasel?
listen, because we were talking about the groundhogs that used to
Groundhogs.
live here that used to eat the mulberries that fell from my mulberry tree. And then I
And who
said,
brought up the
Yeah.
groundhogs?
So now I'm seeing the weasel pop out of the ground going, "Pop goes weasel."
what the? Y'all just don't like it that I was right 2 times in a row. Anyway, moving on. I thought I wanted one, but not. No, I don't want to. I want to take a bath in one, but I do not like to shower in one. Absolutely not. Because you have to be very cautious that the shower curtain doesn't touch you.
You know, when I lived in Florida, in one of our bathrooms, because we had two, in the main bathroom, I did have the claw antique tub. And it did have the shower, but you didn't have to use the shower. You could have just taken the bath.
Not here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was something.
You weren't going to take a bath there?
No, no, no. Because everybody been they didn't have it. Like he had it to where it only would go up out of the shower. You couldn't bathe. I mean, you could have bathed in it, but you would have had to run the shower to fill the tub up. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like there was no thing. Faucet. Words. So there was that, yeah. But the stairs were metal, like, and very, very, very. There was a lot of gaping holes in that saidness, and so it was a little treacherous to go in up and down if you had like luggage with you. So,
I'm glad you started off with, the towels were fluffy and soft and smelled good, because it's been downhill since then.
Yeah. The only good thing I've heard so far were the towels.
It only gets worse, y'all. It only gets worse. I mean, he was really a nice man. It was very clean. He had dish soap, he had toilet paper, paper towels. Like I can't complain about anything about yeah.
Charmin? Because
yeah.
Okay.
And
have that
good
thread
paper
count on my
towels
tissue there.
with the small, he could separate the paper towels, that kind of thing. Anyway, it was great. He was great. He was really nice. There were some cool cats in the neighborhood, but there was a guy next door, and I've had to, for the last 3 days, I have been attempting to contact, someone in Columbia, South Carolina's animal control. So if anybody that's listening or has any kind of links, or because there is an issue next door to this, when we first noticed there was dogs over there, like we smelled poop, but like, dog poop, whatever. I'm like, oh, it must be the people behind, because I didn't see any dogs. And then like the last day, or the second to last day we were there, we saw dogs outside. 2 dogs, pit bull puppies. One was very eager and happy, and like, but both were very emaciated. One got up and immediately laid back down, and I was like, So we knew that it was. So the last day, so the next day, we went out, and planned on, because I don't know, like if you ever see that TikTok or some sort of reels on Facebook of that guy, like white women ain't scared of shit.
That's Amy.
That's real. Like I was complete. So we're loading up our cars the next morning, and so my girlfriend was out there first, and she was like, the dog's out here. One of them's here, one of them's not. And she was taking pictures. These dogs were chained up. These pit bull puppies were chained up. But anyway, only one was out there the next morning. And that particular dog was had passed on to the Rainbow Bridge.
Aw.
So, emaciated. I have the pictures, I have everything. I just can't get a hold of somebody who gives a shit in fucking Columbia, South Carolina to speak to me. I have left messages. No one will call me back. You push the button for immediate assistance, it just rings. It rings or it goes rings and it goes to a busy signal. So, anybody who's listening who can assist me in this, I can give you an address. I have pictures. It's this dog. So I'm out there, of course, because we all know that I am not quiet when I'm irritated, and I'm raising my voice and probably saying, not noticing that this person is walking up behind me, kind of, as I am. Yeah.
Being verbal.
And there he was. And he's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was like, good. How are you?" And he proceeds to notice that here you get these two women out here, and the whole like white women ain't scared of shit, running their mouth about this pit bull over here and not scared. And mind you, she had already taken pictures. I had gone upstairs after I spoke to him, passed him, went upstairs to like lock the door, make sure everything was out. We had all of our stuff. And I took pictures while I was up there of this man whose dog who had died next to a cushion, like a chair cushion, like a patio furniture cushion. Pick the dog up by its scruff, put it on this cushion, grab another cushion, put that cushion on top of this dog like a sandwich, and take it inside.
What?
Yeah. So I know that I probably will never be able to stay at that Airbnb ever again, because he's going to know exactly who it was that reported him, the two of us. And, he already knows what kind of vehicles we drive and all the things. But I need help. Because there is another dog. I don't know where the other dog was when all this, because that dog was not outside. But there were two. There were two puppies. One looked healthier than the other one. But he picked those. He put like this. I watched him carry that inside like this. Yep.
Wow.
Crazy.
And I was out there talking to the Airbnb guy, and we were talking to him, and he goes, "Yeah, people complain on my reviews because of this guy. Why haven't you done anything? And all these people that are complaining on the review, why haven't they done anything?
Exactly.
This man is still treating his fucking dogs like that. And
Yeah,
one of
really.
them's dead." Anyway, sorry, y'all. I just had to get that out. So again,
okay. Gotta get
if
it out.
anybody would like to sponsor my Airbnb adventures, I will. Yeah.
If you're not scared now to.
Yeah. Just make sure that you treat your animals properly. That's all. Ouch.
I treat my dog good.
Family. They're family. They're not animals. They're family.
Correct. And that was a lot.
Oh,
That was a lot.
I don't know, Amy. I'm looking at the ceiling.
Sorry, I was having
I don't know. I think I seen a spider up on the ceiling, though.
Probably. Let's not talk about it. We're just gonna let it be there and live its best spidery life.
It's your friend. Spiders can be your friend.
They can. Not all the time, but I guess sometimes.
Depends on the spider. It depends on the spider.
It's true. Because I got bit by one of those that eats your skin. That was a good time. Once upon a time.
She's
It ate
talking
your
about
skin.
the brown recluse spider for anyone that doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a time. It was a time. Once upon a time. Anyways, so all right, so we're gonna have a little discussion. TJ, tell us what we're talking about tonight.
Well,
Now that I've made us Debbie Downer with his
Yeah, I'm
dogs,
like
I'm sorry, y'all.
sad.
So,
well,
then
I
help me.
thought about discussing talisman, but Amy, she's got to come in here and just make us all sad and want to cry.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Talisman,
Negative
that's the name of my
Nancy.
last dog too. So I'm really sad now.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Amy, what you usually have a lot of talismans on you. Do you still carry as many as you used to?
Here we are. Here we are. I have a lot of them, and I think that people specifically think it's has to be, I don't know. Sorry, I'm
Doesn't
trying to make this. But
doesn't
no,
I
I
mean
have a lot of that.
you
I
see
mean,
oh, let's see, wait a minute. Go here. Oop,
I mean,
that
I
right
have
there.
them tattooed on me. I'm
That
like
right there
the
could be
bracelets.
is a talisman. It stands for strength.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Kevin. Oh, this way, Kevin.
We can't see it, Kevin. There you
go.
Okay. I
That's
have
a
one of
talisman.
those that hangs in my rear view mirror. Yep.
You've heard about dream catchers. You hang them above your bed.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's another talisman. These right here.
Yep.
Amethyst, there's onyx, and there's bloodstone. It's Kevin there.
Here we go.
There you go. Those are
Yeah. That's pretty.
I mean, tattoos. Tattoos are,
yes, they are. Well,
engagement rings, like things like that. There's a lot of things that are,
I can say, to be honest, I carry a whole bunch in my left pocket here, and it's not money. I wish it was. It's not. Things that I've collected over the years that, to me, I see it as good luck. Let's see, what do I got here? Let's see. I have where the heck's my camera? That is my little tiger eye dragon. That's one thing I carry in my pocket. Found this after Angel passed. It's a little heart. It says Pam on it.
no.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you see that? There's a camera. I have 69 cents in a little bag that was given to me. But it's 69 cents and I keep it for good luck. Don't you laugh at me, Amy. Don't you laugh at me. I have amethyst. I have all kinds of things here. Okay, this little thing here, that is a ball bearing. And the reason I keep that as good luck is that little ball bearing right there came out of a hub on my 1999 Monte Carlo. The bearings were shot in that hub. I drove that thing up over the mountains because Pam had to have surgery, and drove it back over the mountains, bringing her home from surgery, to find out that the hub was gone, the bearings were shot, and that fell out in my hand. So I've kept that because that wheel could have come off at any point in time, and it didn't. So I figure that bearing right there is good luck. So
I can see that.
I have a whole pile of stuff like behind me on my. This is a screw.
yeah,
And I don't even know what kind of screw that came out of my tire that my son pulled out of my tire and patched it up. But yeah, I guess I drove on it for a minute, but
the tire didn't.
I don't know.
explode.
I got some. Yeah, like it saved me. So
Yes.
I have a bunch of little. I have some moon rocks from my last adventure to North Carolina on the beach.
Not in the whatever with the claw tub.
No,
Mm.
Lord, y'all.
Lord.
That was so.
To be honest, I guess one could consider this tattoo, which is Angel's last heartbeat. It's on my arm now. It could be good luck, I hope.
The ones on your hand.
Yeah, definitely the ones on my hands. One on each hand.
Yeah.
One is strength, one is new beginnings. Tattoos.
Kevin.
It says, yeah, Kevin.
Have we heard anything of you?
What do you got? Oh, he's got this. And he's got his eye. He showed us his eye, the other one.
Yeah, I switched between the two of those. So, and I have this. Where's?
Oh, we know what that is. That's Angel's prayer.
Mm-hmm.
I made those after Angel passed. Yes.
I have that in my car.
You know, I gave that to one of our well, she calls me Tana J. So she's like a granddaughter, and she's at the restaurant where Kayla and I like to go have breakfast on the weekends. And she had one of those, and she had a sun catcher, I guess is what it was, that we had given her when I came back from burying Angel. And somebody broke into her car and literally stole those things out of her car.
Really?
I think she said they left the angel prayer, though, because they probably didn't have a clue of what it was. But they stole the sun catcher that we had given her, Crystal, and some other things we had given her, which was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I think they even stole the picture of her brother. It's like, why?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty bad.
People are stupid.
People suck. We talked about last week how that somebody took that crystal off of my daughter's.
Yep, off of this. And crystals.
Zach had put there.
Like I said, I did get a new book, but I'm not sure where I put it. And I mean, it's on crystals, which are also talismans.
I got a bunch of those over there.
Yeah. She's sniffing her cocoa with marshmallow ghost head there. You missed it, Kevin. But I mean, like, let's see, what do I got here?
It's called a haunted marshmallow cocoa.
Oh.
The oldest talisman to date is, let's see, it was an amulet. It was discovered in a cave in Altai Mountains. It was which is in Siberia, and it was a purified teeth. It was purified teeth of a cave bear, and it was like 40,000 years old. They considered that a talisman.
Wow.
So, kind of strange. They've been used. Talismans they've been used for religion. Not so much anymore, but they have been in the past. As we've already spoke about, tattoos. They were used for tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, there's 3 categories of talismans. The ones we carry, such as you and I, Amy, we carry them in our pockets. Yeah, I know you still carry your tiger eye and your, I can never remember, adventuring? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. That's actually right behind me right now.
Oh, it's right behind you?
It's on my computer. Hang on.
I can't see stuff. It's dark.
Hold on. It is dark, I know. Hang on. We'll make it light.
She's going to make it light.
Let there be light.
Ah, there it is. Okay,
See?
it's hanging there. Whatever,
Yeah.
it's there. But you have the ones, like I said, the ones that you wear on your body,
Mm-hmm.
or you carry on your body. You have the ones that are hung upon or above the beds, which above my bed, there's 2 dream catchers that Angel made before she passed. And you have the medicinal talisman,
Oh, I want
which
one.
the medicinal ones. I like medicinal anything. Talisman, I don't care. In fact, that particular one, the third category, can be further divided into external and internal. I don't know. I think Amy might be having a little bit medicinal internal talisman right there that I seen her in her glass earlier.
I like one.
Yeah, it's a little medicinal talisman.
I like one.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There you go, Sid. See, hers is going to be internal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wear a lot of things, and I'm weird about things, and I have to have with me things that in my car. Like I have crystals that sit in my center console. I have stuff that hangs.
Because they have power and they make you feel good having those things. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you could say, I'm assuming maybe a rabbit's foot would be a talisman for
That's
good
so
luck.
creepy though. Listen, we all had those when we were little, like a keychain with a rabbit foot on it. It's kind of creepy to think about it now. I don't know that you can just go buy one now. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no,
There's
I
probably
never had.
rules and
I
stuff.
never had one. It kind, I didn't want no poor little 3-legged rabbit hopping around because I have its other foot in my pocket. No.
It's
You know what's
horrible to
sad?
think about it, huh?
The only reason why I never wanted a rabbit's foot is the little claws.
It did have claws.
Yeah,
Says
that
the man
and
who has a
creeped me
drawer
out.
full of teeth.
Yeah, I was like, no, it's got claws.
I don't want that thing. I
Yeah.
never had one. I didn't want it.
I
No.
never thought about the 3-legged rabbit. I was just like, yeah, no, there's claws. I don't want it.
You're
No.
like, no, I'll just put teeth in the drawer. That's fine. The rabbit
Hey.
is.
I do have a drawer full of teeth. So
Listen, I'm gonna have to see you next week or before next week's show because I have something for you from Heather and Jeff, and they'll be on the show next week. So, you're gonna
that way I won't, be like, what are you talking about? Okay, yeah, it's
no,
probably
because
smart.
you need to, yeah, it's gonna do like a wraparound. So we're gonna come back to this discussion
Oh boy.
next week about the
About the
teeth.
teeth? About teeth?
The teeth? Now you got me scared. What the hell did they get me?
I don't know.
Now you got a box of eyelids to go with the teeth. I don't know.
Yeah, like we'll
Box of
have to do
eyelids.
we'll have
Obviously,
to
you
do
have
Mardi
not.
Gras on Saturday at Glover Park, and I'll bring you there.
Uh-huh.
Or drag bingo Friday. I could bring it then. Yeah, you could come, just hang out and do drag bingo with us.
I'm scared now.
Better you, Kevin, than me.
I'm telling you.
I'm safe at least, thank God.
It's gonna be, yeah. You're gonna. I think you'll laugh. I laugh.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you did.
I do. I always do. It doesn't matter how serious it is or how whatever. I'm usually gonna crack a little jokey joke. To break up whatever is going on. I'm gonna,
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always gonna
Mm-hmm.
crack a little jokey joke.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to be thinking all week long, Kevin.
And he's gonna be like, You know what? I was sort of feeling bad, but I feel great now. Hey, Amy. Where are you lurking? I
Where are
got a
you
little
lurking?
I got a little bag for you. Like I could go get it right now, and we could open it here together. But I would rather wait. So you either have to have it
Well, I want to know what's going on.
before next week, or you're gonna have to like do it live.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. No, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Okay. Then I'll see you this weekend. So you can have it early.
Wow.
Hmm.
All because
It'd
of
be fun.
my drawer of teeth, huh?
Look, look, it could be Friday. You could come Friday, to drag bingo, and then Devin will be there as moral support while you open that gift. It's gonna be great.
Nope.
You're
And
gonna,
Heather
you're
keeps
gonna have to
asking
message
me.
me, Kevin, and let me know. You're gonna.
She's like, "Have you given Kevin have you given it?" And I was like, "No, I haven't seen him." So it's really ridiculous since you live like 15 minutes from me. But
Or that, or Amy's gonna have to videotape it when she gives it to you, and then mail, and then send it to me so I can see what the hell.
I
reaction.
will. Oh, I will do that.
Wow.
I love his face. He's like,
He's beginning to look worried.
it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go
I'm
get it
going
right
back to
now.
bed.
And we could open it. I could open it for you.
Yeah. You want her to open it for you?
Mm.
Listen to her.
Mm.
I don't care if you want to do it that way. That's fine with me. It's
No,
probably
that's up
hilarious.
to you. It could be your
What?
new talisman.
Could be.
The TJ's dying, and so it just makes me laugh. And he's getting serious now.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't go along. Where mine? I can't find mine. I can't
Of
see
course,
it.
nobody's in focus now, so hold on. Let me. There
Right.
we go.
Damn it.
It's
Oh,
okay.
wait a minute. Here they are.
You want me to go get it?
Yeah, go get them.
You keep.
Hang on.
I'm outvoted because you're asking and she's saying yeah. So yeah.
I'm
No,
with you,
what would
Kevin.
you prefer? I'll wait. We can wait.
I don't. If you want to go get it, I think it'd be hilarious to do it here. So
I'm gonna sit here so you can't see my eye reaction.
Okay. All right, y'all. Like,
Well, she
it's
got
gonna
it
be
right there.
an intermission for me. I have to go get it. So hold on. I'm intermissioning.
is that your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, we went dark.
Here,
Hold on. You can
Let's
still
make this
hear
cam
me.
show really. There we go.
Oh, damn. Well, Jace. Now I gotta join you, but I gotta figure out how. Here we go.
All right, so you can still hear me. You just can't see me. I'm going on
Stan's
an
gonna
adventure.
come back and be like, "What the hell? Nobody's on their camera."
What's wrong with Amy? Okay.
Come on, Amy, hurry up.
I'm coming. Listen, I had to walk to the other side of the house.
Hey, the screen looks kind of like a little robot face, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
Our eyes keep blinking.
I
Though.
got it. Even though I already know like what it is, I feel bad 'cause I'm like opening your present.
Okay.
Um,
We can't see you opening his
I
present.
know. I haven't opened it yet. I was throwing my soup.
You still there, Kevin? Don't be falling asleep now.
Here we come.
I think Kevin left.
All right.
Okay.
No, hold on. Let me find you.
Hold on, because she's
Here I
really
come.
small.
She's there. She is.
Now
All
you
right,
could
ready?
turn on a light so we can actually see it.
No,
We gotta get
Secret.
closer.
I'm gonna get closer. Just hold on.
I can't see Amy.
You're fine. Well, put your head up. Fuck. All right. Trying to make it a little brighter. All right, it's wrapped in tissue paper, so I'm unwrapping it.
It's wrapped
Oh,
in
so it's fragile and nice.
it's a whole set of dentures is what it is, not just one or two teeth. Did you see her look at me? Holy crap. Kevin.
Oh, a set of dentures. Now I'm scared.
Oh,
The
what is
hell
it?
is it?
Hold it up. Hold it up. Oh, it's a tooth bug. Oh, it's a tooth fairy.
bug. It's
Tooth
what?
fairy. I get it. Tooth fairy.
It's hard to hold on. I'm trying to make it.
Is it a tooth fairy?
Yeah. Like I can't do this. I'm not good at this. Yeah.
I can see it.
It's like a.
I can see
There's
it.
the tooth and there's the.
Is that like in a frame?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a tooth fairy.
Oh, I know where that's going.
And it has a little stand.
Get out.
There's
Look
a
at
little
that.
stand.
You got the tooth fairy.
It's freaking
I'm
adorable.
jelly.
So like
I'm
she
jelly.
keeps asking and she's excited for you to have it. So it's supposed to look like this. Hang on.
Now just think, I hope God we don't have any kids watching this because they're going to think the tooth fairy is stuck in that thing and Kevin gets it.
Like, can you see it now?
Yep. No, it's too dark.
It's too dark. Turn the light on.
Hang on. Let's do it in front of this.
Hold it up the candle.
It's just
That
hard because
doesn't
it's like
help a bit.
reflecting.
I still can't see anything.
She does a camera show with a candle on.
Oh, dude, she's gonna burn it.
Can you see it?
I can hear the tooth fairy screaming. It's hot. It's hot.
Y'all are pain in my ass. Anyway, so first,
You keep asking me back, so whatever.
but anyway, so yeah, there it is. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
Your
That's
new
awesome.
talisman. It's appropriate to open it.
It's the tooth fairy.
So yeah, from Heather.
Yep, that'll definitely go up here on my bookshelf of oddities.
Next to the jar.
I'll put it right beside my bat.
You have a bat?
He has teeth too.
Oh, jeez.
So there's a backstory as to why.
Yeah, my God, he does have a bat. I see it. Oh,
he's cute.
Yeah. Thank God he wasn't a vampire bat. He would have changed back into a human by now.
Oh, and I have a talisman from the Uni tribe.
Oh, yep. See, there you go. Now he wants to show us something.
Yeah.
You had to get him motivated,
like,
Amy.
He's like, look at him.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's going to be something fun for you. So that's why you need to come get your tooth fairy. I freaking love
God.
Heather.
She could have mailed it to you.
It's 2 years since we've known Heather and Jeff.
Wow.
Yeah. But it seems like a long time.
That's crazy.
A friends. So, okay.
Friends.
So, like, everybody kind of has their, I guess not everybody. Like, I got to tell a funny story because, back in the day when we were young and fresh, I used to like to go to the swap meets. And, you could find little trinkets and things like that. I lived in Arizona, so I was out west. And it's fun because when I was young, I wanted those clips.
She's not young anymore?
Youngish. I was little, like elementary school.
What kind of clips are you talking about?
Well, I used to clip them in my hair.
Oh,
The ones with the feathers hanging from them?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, the
And
I'm
hair
not that
clip.
old.
yeah, I guess you could clip them in your hat if you wanted to.
If you wanted to.
But
Mm-hmm.
typically that's not what that's for. Yeah.
What?
So I don't know why
Whatever
that
were they used for?
um, adult things. Um, and so now I just have to laugh because I have to think like, okay, so my parents, here they are, out to swap me, and I'm like, yeah, I want those. Those are pretty. They have pretty pink, feathers, and I would clip them in my hair. I went to school
Mm-hmm.
with a roach clip in my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Amy,
Lots of
we
kids
used one of
did.
your clips there. They wanted to use her clips.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure, I mean, man, people did clip them to their hats and things, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I was putting them in my hair. And I went to school like a princess with roach clips in my hair.
At least they didn't
And
smell like roach clips.
I thought, no, they were fresh. But I thought I was like a princess. Princess of what?
Roach clip. You were Princess Roach Clip.
Like, I was like, look at me. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that there's a picture, and I'm going to have to try to locate it, that I'm wearing
Oh, yes, because I want
pink
to see it.
sweater vest. And I think I had this said pink hair clip in my hair. So,
I want to see it. What
So
about you, Kevin?
yeah, definitely. So what
Send
looked
it to
more
me,
out of
Amy.
place, the pink roach clip hanging from your hair or the pink sweater vest?
Both.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure that like a jean skirt and some jelly shoes accompanied said outfit.
Wow.
Jelly shoes. I remember those.
Yeah.
Had to buy those for my kids. Kayla had a pair, I think.
That was like the Crocs of our time.
Yeah, jelly shoes.
Uh-huh. I'm sure it was a really cute outfit.
Oh, I'm sure it
what really
was.
completed the outfit was the roach clip in my hair.
But they had pink feathers, so they matched the sweater.
So I was a princess.
Vest.
Oh, the vest. I'm sorry.
Sweater
It was a
vest.
sweater
it was
vest. I'm
sleeveless.
sorry.
It was sleeveless, y'all. It was
Was it?
Oh,
sleeveless.
well, yeah, that as long as it was sleeveless.
So it wasn't really, and it was like a V-neck, so it didn't button or anything. It was a pullover, but it was sweet.
Was it cashmere?
No,
No.
probably from Target. But yeah, nothing completes an outfit like a feather roach clip. And like something came up in like one of those like the Gen X like groups on Facebook, and it showed those clips, and I was like, oh my god. And now I want to be like to my parents, hey, did you know I was wearing roach clips in my hair to go to school?
You keep
Did
calling
you
them
know?
roach clips, but do you know what they're really called?
Yeah, they're like some sort of what are they called? Clamp, something clamp. I don't know.
They were called alligator clips.
There's another name too because they use them in the medical fields. But yeah, like they're not. But that's what they were. They were. Yeah, people bought them like that because it looked pretty and you could disguise it, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't think they used them in the medical field with the feathers on them, though.
No, just the actual clip. Yeah. Hemostat.
Yes,
Hemostat.
yes, but they look like scissors when they're hemostats.
That's a new kind. They don't have the clips, but yeah, those clip ones. Yeah, you could clip them in your hat or yeah,
Your hair.
So anyway, I was thinking of that. I don't know why that brought because people. You said something about dream catchers, which made me think of those feathers, and I was like, oh yeah, hold on, I got a feather story for you. Hmm.
We don't find you weird at all, Amy.
No,
It's
that's the
okay.
beauty of it.
Weird is weird
This is a no
stuff.
judgment area. We don't judge.
No,
What
I gotta go.
happens on Wicked Paranormal?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know what happened.
Where do you go? He's back.
She said no judgment. I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
Hey, wait a minute. Everybody's leaving me.
I'm
Amy,
back.
she
I'm
just
the one.
you
I'm the one that's
literally
being
bleep
judged.
out Kevin, but Amy just kind of fades out and fades away.
Yeah.
It's like, make a ghost. I have had knocking.
You've had knocking? You personally, not knocking in a house, but your body's knocking what?
No, like I've been hearing knocking in my house.
Really?
I bet it's the groundhog coming to tell you he was wrong.
I hope so, because I will hug him and give him a blankie. But I don't think
And
it's
hat.
him. And yeah, like I have one over here. It's actually on my like ghost right now. That ghost that sits on my fireplace is wearing he's wearing a little words are hard. He's wearing a little Mexican hat. That's not the right word.
Oh,
Sombrero.
sombrero.
Thank you. Yeah. So I
My
could put
fan at
that
work
on the
wears a
groundhog,
sombrero.
but it's not a groundhog. It's a ghost. The TV people have been quite loud recently.
Really?
And I don't really
So
know
knocking and TV people.
Yeah. Can't understand them, but I hear them to the point where I don't know. I hear them during the day mostly. The knocking is at night. The TV people are during the day.
Well, I know.
So do you think the TV people get pissed off at the knocking at night?
I don't know. I do. I'm annoyed by it because I'm not opening any doors. I don't care who's knocking. If it's nighttime, I can see on the camera who it is, and there's nobody there, so I'm not. Nope.
Now, as of late, when I'm sitting over at Raylene's house, I have heard, conversations going on beside me, and it's like, "Okay, do you hear that?" And she's like, at first she'll say no, then all of a sudden she'll start hearing it. But she's got this stream right behind her house, and it's usually, we're sitting in the dining room, and if you step out the door that's right there, you'll see the stream. And we had a lot of torrential rains here not too long ago, and that stream's really cooking, and we all know that water is a conductor for spiritual activity. So I'm wondering, is that why we're hearing so much? And you hear them talking, and one night we were talking about something, and I can't remember what it was we were talking about, and something over in the corner answered us. It was male. It was male. You heard him answer us, but I'll be damned if I understood exactly what it said.
What did you ask?
That's why I just said I'm old. I don't remember. Either I asked her a question or she asked me a question, and
you were talking to each other. You weren't talking to
right.
the spirit.
Okay, exactly. That's what okay. And we got an answer from the corner, and there was nobody in the corner. It's like, okay. You heard that, right? I'm not crazy. I might be crazy, but you heard that, right? So I guess she heard it, so my crazy's kind of wearing off on her.
Listen, I need to do a shout out for my shoe. That sounds weird, but I have lost a shoe somewhere. Yeah. So sometimes Kevin, sometimes things disappear in my house. I'm
Mm-hmm.
announcing this to my house as I speak too. Like sometimes things disappear in my house and then they reappear.
Oh Lord, I disappeared.
You disappeared. See? So I'm
Now,
missing
if
a
you came
shoe.
back on with her shoe, I would have been like really
I would
impressed.
be like, okay, there it is. Yeah, I would have been like, thank you.
Yeah, I
I've
can't
been
find
looking
one.
for it.
If I had
So
one here, I would have, Kevin. That would have been good.
I think it's the left shoe. So, but it could be I could have left it.
I don't see it. It's not at my house.
I don't know. Like my life is
Kevin, you better check
so
around.
scatterbrained. I'm thinking now. I've narrowed it down. I believe I have left said shoe at Old South.
Wouldn't you have came home with it?
I mean, I
You
don't
take
know
2
if I
pairs?
had
Is
a
that
She
change of
gets all the
shoes
way
and I
home.
dropped one. Look, I was kind of freaked out when I left, so I could have just like left a trail of whatever because I was a little bit unnerved. I was taken aback. I was startled.
Taken aback.
That conversation, I was. So I don't know. I was a little. There was this
I can see
screaming,
this
so I
trail
had
of
to leave.
clothing.
It could be like I could have. Who knows? I could have lost like socks and clothing, but now I am missing one shoe. Now I've looked in my car. Like
Are you missing socks?
I'm gone here and there, over the weekend sometimes, and it could be I could have left my shoe in Tennessee. I could have left my shoe in North Carolina. I could have left it in South Carolina. I don't know, but it's not in North Carolina. We've narrowed that down. It's not in South Carolina, and so it
I didn't
has
know
to
the
either
dog
be in
did. The
Tennessee.
dog could have ate it, and that's what killed it.
I don't have a dog. So it's either somewhere, I don't know, but yeah, sometimes. So I'm asking the spirits in my house to please return my shoe if it's here because I'm sort of annoyed and I kind of need both shoes.
Is it a good pair of shoes?
I mean, it's my newest pair of shoes, yeah. So I have actually, because I am that weird creature of habit, but I actually have the same pair of shoes, but they're older, and this is my new one, and it's missing. So I'm sending out a little SOS.
Well, I hope you find your shoe.
Help me find my
I do
shoe.
too.
I
If I
hope the
had a
ghost let
picture
me
of
have my
it,
shoe.
if I had a picture of it, I'd make up at least 500 flyers and put them up on telephone
I
poles.
know.
You know,
I
Missing.
saw on the way to the
missing
store that
left shoe of Amy.
Have you seen my shoe?
Reward.
this
Yeah.
evening, I think I saw someone had a missing sign for a ferret.
Well, maybe the ferret found your shoe and made a home of it.
Maybe so.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I don't know what to do about my shoe, but anyway, it's gone. But the knocking. So I don't understand because the knocking, all of this is sort of coincided at the same time. The knocking, the talk, because it was very quiet in my house, like uncomfortably quiet for this house.
Almost too quiet.
Yeah.
Really
Thank you.
quiet.
Now we're in the twilight zone.
Wow.
Do, 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 do.
Oh shit, my
But
phone's
yeah,
about dead.
awkwardly quiet. So I don't know what's going on per se, but the knocking. But I don't answer the knocking. Don't answer the knocking, kids. If you're listening right now, don't answer the knocking. Mm-mm. If you have like a Ring camera, look on it. That's what I do. Bye,
We
Kevin.
lost Kevin.
No, I'm still here. I just got to plug in my phone.
Oh, your phone's dying. I got you.
What if I do this? Am I sideways?
I can't do that. I can't.
Just checking.
My camera is stationary. It is part of my computer. It pops up when I want it. When I don't need it, I just push it down on the top of my computer.
There's Kevin in his hand.
There's Kevin.
Kevin and his what? Oh, hands.
Hand? You're like,
the owner of the Tooth Fairy.
no, actually, I mean, right now I own the Tooth Fairy.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
I got them here.
She's carrying a tooth fairy in a brown paper bag. Back in my day, we didn't carry tooth fairies in a brown paper bag, but we did carry something.
Oh,
It was usually a 40.
That's liquor.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah,
It's liquor.
it's usually a cold 40.
Okay, so because Valentine's Day is coming up, and
Oh boy, yeah.
that's not gonna be cheesy like that. No, I'm just gonna say like a lot of tattoo places are doing like special deals for Valentine's Day, and I started looking at the evil eye,
Mhm.
and I was like, okay, yeah, that would be a cool. I don't know if y'all can hear that very loud bass in the background. That actually belongs to my child. I can hear it from 2 blocks away.
So
Anyway,
how far is he away?
You know what's funny?
um,
I have on headphones and I did this.
get a little closer
Dumbass.
and you'll be able to hear it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I looked at that and then I thought, is that bad luck to do that, to have that tattooed on your body? So I, of course,
Is that what? Bad luck?
and I
Is it-
Googled because,
It's an evil eye.
and you should not have the evil eye tattooed on you because the evil eye absorbs negative energy. That's fire and it will burn you. Just an FYI.
That makes sense.
I'm scared. She's scared with me.
So yeah, you don't really want to have that because then it's absorbing all this negative energy and it has nowhere to go.
Hey, you become explosive. You build up so much, you just go.
They say like when you carry like the glass one or you have one or whatever, if it breaks, it's because it's done.
Oh yeah.
It's absorbed all the things. So
And I've seen stuff like that happen.
Body. Well, yeah. I mean, I've had crystals break. I have a ring that I wore for a very long time, and for multiple reasons, it got cracked and broke, and then it just decided there was fire. There's still fire.
Angel
Is
had
a
a
tink
ring.
a good description of a sound?
A what?
A what?
Tink.
Yeah.
Because I've heard an evil eye tink before. It's like tink. Like it's like cracking.
Right. Now,
Yeah, I've heard
Angel had a ring that she was wearing and it absorbed negativity. Okay. And we were in the store one day and I don't know, she walked past this person and that ring just shattered. It just exploded off of her finger. Freaked me out. It freaked her out. I'm like, holy crap, what just happened?
Kevin?
Are you getting a snack and not telling us, Kevin?
No, I'm getting tight or Advil, so I'm sorry.
He's doing drugs.
Live on the air doing drugs.
But he don't want us to see it. He don't want us
Grab
to see
your
it.
No. I had
kids.
to walk to my bedroom, so
Yeah, okay.
I didn't have any in here.
You should have just asked whatever keeps calling your name to bring you something.
Yeah, could you go get me some Advil, please?
Voice doppelganger. Could you go get
I'm going to need you to make yourself useful.
Mm-hmm.
Go,
You
Steve.
could be here and be talking to me. Go get me my medicine.
Exactly.
Yep. All better.
Good. So yeah, don't tattoo that on your body.
No, that makes perfect sense though. Because at first I was like, "Oh, what a cool idea," but yeah.
But no.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it. Talk amongst yourselves for just a moment. I have to step away for just a moment because we don't have a break. But I just gotta go stir my soup. I can still hear you.
I have heard everything, but I have never heard anybody say, "Excuse me, I gotta go." I gotta go see a man about a horse.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I just have to check my
Ever.
soup.
I have never heard anybody say they have to go stir their soup.
Stir my soup. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I could have brought you, and everybody could have watched.
Well, that's
Need
kind
to
of
stir my
creepy.
soup and
Knowing she's
We
stirring her
don't want
soup
to watch
as we
you stir
speak.
your soup.
stir
Yeah.
my soup. Stir my
Wow.
soup. Well, I had to put the yeah,
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
I had
Mhm.
to put the cream cheese in it. And I hate you both.
Yeah, you do what you feel you need to do. It's
Mhm.
She hates us both.
Mhm. Both.
wow.
Oh, wait a
Mhm.
minute. Hey, Elisa. Oh, it's what'd you say you were making, Amy? We got somebody asking what flavor. It's
It's
potato soup.
potato soup.
Potato soup
Sure,
with
it is.
bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Potato soup.
Yep.
It's just added some cream cheese to it.
There's a,
So
Yeah.
why am I just now seeing all those messages?
I don't know, they just all popped up. Boom, boom, boom.
I didn't see any messages.
Oh,
You're
you're
stirring,
over there stirring your
stirring
soup.
soup.
Yeah.
Don't judge me on my soup.
Well,
Stirring.
it's good to have you here.
Thanks for listening.
Well, there's an
Mhm.
awful lot
We
of people
appreciate
listening.
it.
I already know that, there's a lot of people listening tonight.
Well, I would like to know everybody's little things that they like to carry around. Everybody's got their.
Did you hear that, Alicia? We want to know what talisman you may carry around with you. Or maybe you wear it. It could be a tattoo.
Uh-huh.
You can let us know. Amy, I mean, she has her little I can't remember what it is. It's back there in the dark. Remember, she showed it to us. Kevin, he says. Yeah, we got
I
our little ghosts. Yeah. See?
I have a lot of ghosts, definitely. My whole house is. All
I don't know. It sounds like she's making a potion in there, Kevin. We better be careful. She already said she hated us.
right. Isn't that what everything is when you cook it? It's a potion.
I'm feeling a little froggy.
Okay.
yeah.
I wear my late mother's Harley Davidson ring every day.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome.
Good.
In fact, to be honest, I don't know if you can all see it. I still wear Angel's wedding ring. It's around my neck there. I still have mine on, and I wear hers
No, that's
around my
awesome.
neck. I wear mine around my neck every day. It's got black onyx. She said the ring has black onyx. And I sometimes wear a wooden skull bracelet on investigations. Oh, so we have another ghost hunter out there.
Yay.
Awesome. Yep. Kevin in his magnifying glass there. He's checking it out.
I keep meaning to get this hooked up on my computer so I can see these things. But they're coming in and they're like this big.
Right. Well, outside of the Angel's wedding ring, I also wear she bought these for me when we first got together back in 2006. It's a horse. It's got a horse with a horseshoe for good luck right there. And then there's also a little pendant that says, I love you. I don't ever take those off. I wear them 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, unless it's this year, it's 366.
It's like my cross. I wore it for, God, probably 5 years straight.
Yep. I don't take them off. I don't take my St. Christopher's medal off. It stays on. It just, I had somebody ask me, doesn't it wear you weigh your neck down? No. Is she still stirring that soup?
I was getting ready to ask that same thing. I was like,
She's
dude,
over there eating that soup now.
how long does it
I
take to
had
stir
tasted it.
soup?
I had to put the cream cheese in. And then I burned
Oh,
my
wait, we
tongue.
forgot. stirring soup.
Hey,
Burn my
Tim.
tongue.
How are you, Tim? Better say hi to Tim over here, guys.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim. And it looks like we need to take
Oh, wait a minute here.
someone ghost hunting.
Alicia says, didn't realize I was gifted until a couple years ago. I have dreams like you, TJ. Yes. A lot of people do. That's one of the reasons I did the show I did to let people know they weren't out there alone.
Nope. There's a lot of people that do that.
Not, it doesn't make me special. It's just a lot of people out there don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
I'd say most people out there don't know what's going on.
Well, no, we're talking on a paranormal realm. We're not talking about in real life because most people out there do not know what the hell's going on.
Across the board. Sorry. I mean, yes, I get your point, but yeah, across the board, most people don't know what's going on.
No.
And if it was okay to slap stupid, you know how many people we'd be slapping all the time?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of slapping. Too much slapping. Listen, while I burn my tongue on the soup.
Oh, thank you, Alicia.
Burnt my tongue.
Love you too, sweetie. Oh, she done disappeared again on us.
I'm here.
She keeps doing that creepy stuff, popping in and out, in and out.
Yeah, really.
She's starting to scare me, Kevin. I don't know how you deal with her.
I don't. Here, hold on. I'm good. I'm good at match.
Use the magnifying glass.
Ah. Tim says he's a paranormal stone. He has to depend on the equipment. Nah, you probably got some ability, Tim. You just haven't opened up your eyes to it yet. We all.
What's your favorite piece of equipment, Tim?
Paranormal equipment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I love this show.
I dropped something.
That's what happens. This is like a mic drop. Kevin, what's your favorite piece of equipment?
That's kind of hard. I love the SLS.
Yes.
Sorry,
but
I'm recovering.
You all right?
No. I'm fine. Amy, you like to kill me. Okay, I'm back. Go ahead, Kevin.
SLS.
The Eddie. You have the Eddie, Tim. That's something I want to get. But I don't know. I would say, because honestly, I like just being there. And some of my favorite investigations have been when you don't necessarily use the equipment. You just kind of sit back and observe and watch and listen.
In your senses.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like Tim, where I'm about as sensitive as a box of rocks, but but yeah, so I think that all this,
Alicia.
huh?
I was responding to Alicia.
But yeah, as much as I love the where we're going with some of this equipment, I still feel more grounded, I guess, or more into the investigation when it's you just kind of we call it going old school. And I would say whenever we do that, that's I love doing that. So I don't know. So SLS maybe just a audio recorder and a meter, just you know super simple.
Yeah.
So that being
She
said, I
wants
do
to
want
know
that.
if any of us have ever been had a spirit touch you. Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes, during an investigation.
Mhm. Sometimes not even during an investigation I've had it happen. So,
Well, yeah, so have I, but I've had it done during an
oh.
investigation, right
Mhm.
at home.
Yeah.
Angel liked the dowsing rods. She had a
Yep.
set of dowsing rods.
You know who's amazing with dowsing rods is Heather. Um, that I think that's Heather's. You know, we watched her use them in Alabama, and
Mhm.
she's. I've watched her use them at Old South, and so she's good. Everybody's kind of got their own little like, that you vibe with. I think.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Dowsing rods. My ADD doesn't allow me to use dowsing rods too much because I,
Sure
Squirrel.
did, Alicia.
yeah, that's my problem. Is I'm like, ooh, ooh, like that. My brain can't focus that way. So I don't. I have some. I like them. I like to watch people use them. People that have steady hands and steady minds are great with that. Heather is amazing with them. Like that's her jam. Like she's good with that.
Mhm.
Um I'm just not that person. I love them though.
Mhm.
I like mm, a
The
recorder.
obelisk is fun.
I like the obelisk. I like a
Oh, yeah.
recorder. Um I like
Well,
the
those words are like mice print.
I have
Holy shit.
had what felt like cats running around between my legs with a breeze at a haunted home in Enterprise. Two other
click chat.
investigations, DOD 2. The central AC was off. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Recently, I have felt animals when I'm at Raylene's. I felt it the one night. She's looking at me like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Something just touched my leg." And she's like, "Well, what man?" I said, "Well, no, it was, it felt like a cat." Very next night, she felt it. Something brushed past
Mhm.
her. So, it was probably
Mhm.
a cat spirit or a
Mhm.
dog spirit, whatever. I know that Angel's and my cats, Tiger, Frisky, uh, and Kayla's two of Kayla's cats are buried there on their property. So to have it feel an animal touch me and it not be there, I'm sure it's one of their spirits just trying to say hello.
Mm. Yeah.
What about your name being called in your head?
I haven't
Uh,
had it happen in my head, but I've had it
Not in my
happen.
head, but I've heard it,
I've heard it.
like not in my head, but out there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've heard it. I've heard someone call my name. I've heard my
Oh,
name on you know what? I do like the spirit box. And I do like the Estes method. So like sorry, my
and
ADD kicked back in
yes,
and I remembered what we were talking about. And I was
yes,
like
I'll agree
I
with that.
With the
the
spirit
Estes
box. I love the spirit
Mm.
box, but I love the spirit. Usually when I put a spirit box up, I put a spirit box up, but I also have a recorder right there when the spirit box is going so that the recorder can catch what the spirit box is saying so that I can go back and I can listen to it because I can hear certain things come through the spirit box. But when I listen to the recorder that was recording the spirit box, I hear things I didn't know came through it.
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
And just a camera. A camera is so like the pictures I took when I was at Old South, that I was just taking pictures just to take pictures and then to go back and look at them, and you're like, oh wow, I didn't see that when I was taking the picture,
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
A lot of that is that, and I don't like to say this word because it's one of those words that paradiola.
Don't say it.
It's one of those that's hard for me. That there's a couple of those. That and crisps. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. So I have my words. Okay.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
Paradiola is one of them, but look at me saying it. Okay.
Paradola.
Paradola.
See, I can't
Paradolia.
say it. Say it. Nobody knows really how to say it.
Paradolia. Now I can't say it. Damn it.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
I can
Anyway,
say
so that
aluminum.
word. That word.
But that's
Chimney. Licorice. There's some people up here that just can't say that.
but the seeing of patterns.
Oh. I would have known that had she said it right.
And your brain is trained for that. Your brain is trained to see faces, and so that's why when I see things, I like to share the photo and go, okay, you tell me what you see
exactly.
before I tell you what I see.
Exactly.
And sometimes people don't see anything, and I'm like, okay, well, this is what I saw, but I needed other people to say, I don't see anything. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So a camera is it's important to have a camera. It's important to take pictures while you're investigating, because
Yeah,
you
and I think
never
that's
know what you're gonna
yeah,
get.
and that's something a lot of people are like moving away from.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but
No, but
people have gotten so used to, or not so used to, but they're so into a lot of the other things. It's back when I first started. I mean, it looked like, and you've heard me say it on investigations, I want it to look like a rock concert. And that's how it used to be. I mean, it was like constant flashing of people taking pictures. And
which is
I
it's
think
annoying as long as you're like flash.
flash, 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 flash. But you
But
got to, if you want to
Agreed,
get
Tim.
correct. You never know like what you're missing when you're not taking pictures, because
right.
you're sitting in the dark and you're not seeing everything that's happening because you're in the dark.
Exactly.
And I also don't think like the pictures that I took were during the day. And we've touched on this before. I don't think that ghosts make an appearance at night. That they're like, okay,
They make an appearance any time
to
of the
party.
day.
So you're in a place like Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, where it's a hospital, and that's the energy that was there. That's, you know what I mean? Like if you're in a hospital or you're in a jail, so you're on a different time schedule versus, okay, well, it's dark. Okay, well, that's not necessarily how a residual haunting is going to go.
No,
it may be at 6:00 in the morning. I've been had knocking on the door in the hospital at 6:00 or 7:00 in the morning, like rounds, like the nurses making rounds.
Right. Exactly.
The sun is out, so it's not always, but so you got to take the pictures because you're sitting in there are places where you're just in virtual pitch dark.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not taking pictures, what are you missing?
It doesn't matter what time, Alicia.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all. Doesn't have to be dark for you to investigate.
No. Dark light.
Like Amy was
1:30
saying,
in the morning, 1:30 in the
she
afternoon.
took the pictures
Doesn't
that
matter.
she's talking about. She took them during the day.
Yeah, it was in the middle of the day. I mean, it was, noon.
I
1
mean,
o'clock.
I remember, like I said, I think we talked about this here a while back, but Angel and I went to a cemetery in Charlestown, Massachusetts, and it's where my eighth great grandfather's brother is buried. And I mean, it was like 11, 12 o'clock in the morning, and we got EVPs, we got pictures. I mean, granted, night vision works great when it's dark because it's night vision, but it doesn't. The time of day does not matter. I've gotten stuff at all times of the day, whether it be morning, noon, evening, the 3 o'clock, the bewitching hour.
Right. I mean, it's not like, okay, everybody calls 3 o'clock the witching hour.
Yeah,
But
it's
what
usually
is
the
that?
witching hours, from my understanding, is from 12 to 3, but whatever.
Yeah, but really, they're not like, wow, hold on. Oh, look at the
Yeah.
time. We gotta look at the time.
Oh shit!
I'd love to
I
see
gotta go. I
those.
gotta go hunt.
I'd love to see those
It's their
pictures,
time.
Alicia. She says she caught some good pictures at Caesar's Palace in Vegas. I'd like to see those, wouldn't you guys?
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Like hotels. Hotels are always notoriously haunted because people go there. Here I am, Miss Morbid over here, but people go there sometimes to die.
Yeah.
They plan on that.
I
They're
mean,
like, yeah.
we did the here in Manchester. We did the Hilton Garden Inn back in 2014. Dave Rydell, the owner, had us come in, and one of the pictures we caught, in fact, it was Angel that got it. It was in the hallway going up the stairwell. It was she was standing on the third floor landing, looking up at the fourth floor. She snapped a picture for some reason. I don't even know why she said she snapped a couple pictures, but when I looked at the pictures, you can see a shadow, which is also casting a shadow on the wall, which I thought was ironic as hell that a shadow could cast a shadow. And you can tell it looks like a little girl. It looks like it's wearing a dress. And I mean, it's an awesome picture. But, there it is. It was taken in a hotel.
Right. And it wasn't a specific time of day. It wasn't the haunting hour.
No, I think it was like 8, 9 o'clock at night is when we went in, and there was, the only thing is there was nobody in the hotel at that time because they were closed down I think they were redoing the floors or something in the lobby and whatnot. So of course they didn't have anybody in there at the time, except for some of the employees and myself, my team. And I mean,
How cool.
we got some good stuff. That's where we got the EVP of the old man. I said, "Who the hell's in here?" Like to scare the hell out of me when I heard it. It was like, "Who the hell was that?"
That guy.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy didn't want us in there. Let's put it that way. You want to know who the hell was in there?
Oh, that guy.
Oh, we got somebody from Crossover Paranormal Society coming to check us out. How you doing?
Welcome. I'm stirring soup. All right.
She's stirring the brew again. Oh, jeez. What you putting in this time?
Well, I didn't put anything in it. I'm just trying. Yeah. Big ol' I knew. I was just trying to stir up the cream cheese so it would melt more. Melting. Add a little bit of cheddar cheese.
Awesome, Alicia. That's awesome. I'd love to see that picture. Send it to my email or my messenger. You got it.
Awesome. I don't know. I think hotels are. I would like to investigate a hotel.
Haunted hotel. Well, poor Dave Rydell, the owner of the hotel's like, "How can my hotel be haunted? I only built it in 2008. This was 2014, and I'm telling him, it's not your hotel. It's the land it was built on.
Yeah.
You don't have any clue what was on this land, way back when Manchester started. In my understanding, don't ask me now because I can't remember. It wasn't always known as Manchester, the Queen City here. It had another name. And who knows what was on that land? It's close to the river, and as we spoke earlier about rivers being conduits and like little train tracks for spirits, it's not the land. I mean, it's not his hotel, it's the land. It's the energy in the land.
Mm-hmm. Or both,
Right.
depending on how long it's been there.
Right. Well, like I said, he had just built this in like 2000.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said the other night that, the most haunted house I ever built, they were the first family to move in and hadn't been in it, a year and a half. So, and we found out that that's the one that was built, the entire subdivision was built on a farm, a former farm.
Right.
And their house happened to be in the footprint of the farmhouse.
The original house, yeah.
Yep, and that was one where there was a tragedy.
That's some poltergeist shit right there.
Murders in the house.
Right.
So
yeah, it was like we did an investigation in Londonderry, New Hampshire. We came in. We originally came in to close a portal that was in the lady's grandson's bedroom, and it was funny because Minnie walked in, and Amy knows who Minnie is. I don't know if you know. That's my daughter, Kevin. She came into the house and she says, "Why do I smell smoke? Like, has something burned in here recently?" And the owner of the house was like, "Holy crap! How could she have known that? That I guess the house that had stood there before, just like you were just saying, it had caught fire." And of course, they built the new house. And so, when she walked in, the first thing Minnie smelled was what smelled like a fire, like something had burnt down. I didn't even know about that. I was like, okay. Good one, Kayla. I didn't know.
Yeah. Well,
it's our senses.
And I think when there's tragedy, it imprints. I think like that's the thing with like Harriman is that whatever was on Harriman, prior to the hospital being built, and you bring in that plus what happens in hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
The energy in hospitals and even like funeral homes, like I want to do that Lynchburg funeral home, like Chris and them just did. In a funeral home, you'll have the energy of sadness, but I think you also have relief. I think you have sometimes happiness. So you have a weird energy, same as in a hospital. It's kind of that same like vibe. But hotels too. But yeah, I want to investigate a hotel. Somebody get me a hotel to investigate, please.
Somebody get me a hotel.
Okay, I just sent the picture from
I'll do my GoFundMe.
Alicia just sent me the picture she was talking about that she took in Caesar Palace. I sent it to both y'all's phones. So check your messengers, guys, Kevin and Amy. I sent it to you guys. So you can check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to, since I'm doing this on my phone this time.
Oh, well, no, that's fine. We'll check it out afterwards.
That would probably be bad.
And yes, Stan, I will.
What is the smoke?
That's what she's saying, that she was taking a picture. It does look like a horse if you look at the kind of the shape there.
Yeah.
It does kind of.
Was there any kind of smoke? Was there a candle? Was there a cigarette?
Well, hold on,
vape?
Alicia, you're there. Can you answer that? It's not
because those smoky candles at Caesar Palace.
Hold on, no smoke. She said it's not a digital picture. This is back in 1999. It was taken.
Oh, okay.
She
Oh,
developed it.
right on then. That's like real.
I mean, it looks
That's
like
old school.
plasma. It was a clear
Mm.
shot when I took it. It's an awesome picture.
It is. I got an eyelash in my eye.
Well,
So it real.
get it out of your eye.
I'm trying. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like Vegas. I would love to investigate in Vegas. I really want to go to Vegas. Like I'm manifesting that for this year. Kevin just got back from Vegas. He spent a week in Vegas, living his
Yep,
best life.
just over a week. I didn't get much
Mhm.
time to play around though. So yeah.
Did you go see?
Although the one night,
Did you go to Zach Bagans' museum?
I went past it.
So you didn't play any of slots, huh?
I did play some slots on my last night there.
Didn't win big though, huh?
Just under $1,400.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, look at that. Somebody put it up for us. Look at that. Must have been Amy. I didn't do it. That's
It
awesome.
wasn't me. I don't know how to do that.
I didn't do it. Oh, Ghost
Stan.
did it. I don't know who did it.
The ghost did it.
Oh, Stan did it. Thanks, Stan.
That did look like horses, though.
Smoke. Say what?
I said that did look like horses, though.
It did look like a horse. Yeah, it did. Honestly, that was very awesome.
I want to see it at one of the old hotels, like the Flamingo or what's that other one? That Golden
Nugget?
something. Yeah,
That's where I stayed.
that's a Golden Nugget.
Mhm.
Was it haunted?
Not that I saw.
That's okay, Alicia. It was only a couple years you were off. I can't remember everything either. I'm old. Oh, no, I do. I remember I met Amy back in 2020.
Yep.
2020?
Yeah, 2020.
Wow.
You know, I got further, so I watched
seen
a lot of TV.
She seen my episode of Paranormal Survivor and started bugging me.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
Her cat fell in love with me.
That's what I do. Baby bug.
Baby
She's
bug.
over here.
She loves my voice.
She's right there.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
All fat and glorious. All fat and sassy.
She's probably resting up for later.
Yeah. She's getting ready to, start a rodeo so she can fuck some shit up. I came out.
It's baby bug. Baby bug.
So I came back Sunday and I woke up early Monday morning and I heard a ruckus.
Oh Lord.
A ruckus.
And I thought,
I wish I could wake up in the morning and hear a ruckus. I'd like to be part of it, but hey, what the hell?
I wasn't invited to said ruckus, but I heard it and I thought, it's cold and it's warm in my bed with my electric blanket, so nope. So when I did get up, because I have a job, I went into the kitchen. I was greeted by a pile of vomit. There is a big bowl that my sister got me, and it's full of shells that sits in the middle of my table. It's not light at all by any means. And on either side is like some glass, and they were cheap ass candle holders, but I had cool candles and I didn't have a holder I liked. And anyway, so yeah, so one candle was not in its holder and it was pushed all the way to the side with the big glass bowl of shells. Okay, and then there was a big pile of broken glass on the floor
Oops.
and a candle halfway under the cabinet. But so I was like, do we have some sort of a ruckus type of a party? We'd cleared off the mail on the counter. So I don't know what went down. Some sort of poltergeist activity happened in
Yeah.
my house.
And it vomited.
Was it a ghost or was it a cat?
Well, I want to know if it was the ghost
Was it
that
both?
upchucked.
No, this was definitely cat vomit because it was like,
Oh, well, maybe the
it's the
ghost. Maybe
discussion I have on a daily basis while I'm running this daycare here.
Okay,
Where
well,
I'm like,
maybe
you know what?
it
If
could
we
have been,
chewed our food,
poltergeist
we
could have
wouldn't
made the
vomit.
cat upchuck.
No, if we would chew our food, before
If we
swallowing
would
it,
chew our food.
we don't throw up. It's a thing. We can't swallow our food whole. But what do I know? You know,
Yeah.
Just been here for a minute.
They're going to do what they want to do when they want to do it. The way they want to do
true.
it. It's just like kids. Remember, you were one once. You had to have those little clips for your hair, remember?
Yeah. I was that kid. Goodness gracious.
You have a cat, you will have cat vomit. It's a given.
Yeah. And broken glass.
Very true, Tim.
It was quite the treat.
Or
So
in
yeah,
my
that
case,
was.
I have a cat and a dog, and they constantly are at each other's throats.
I just have a dog
It's constant.
who's asleep on the floor
It's a
behind
real
me.
battle here sometimes.
It's time to get a cat too.
You need a
Did you
cat.
say it's time to get a cat too?
Or a groundhog, one of the two.
She's got a point.
Yeah.
I would go with the cat, but
Probably a little easier.
yeah.
I don't
There's a
know.
really,
Kevin,
really
if you had a
nice one
groundhog, you
in the
know if it was
neighborhood.
going to be spring or not before
That'd be
everybody
fun.
else.
Yeah, true. I
Anyway.
can't argue that.
And you wouldn't have to sing "Pop Goes the Weasel" around the mulberry tree.
Well, I was right about that. How did y'all think the song went?
You know what? At my
I
age,
just
it
knew.
really doesn't matter. If
It does
popped,
matter.
It broke, it fell down. I don't know.
All I knew was all around the mulberry bush, pop goes the weasel. I didn't know any of the rest of it. I mean, I'm sure I did.
Smack him on top of the head or whatever the hell you said.
That's a little bunny foo-foo.
No,
Yeah,
bunny foo-foo.
I remember that one,
kind of
little bunny foo-foo. Stick your head in doo-doo, right? No, that's not.
Popped you on your head. There was no doo-doo involved.
Little bunny foo-foo running through the forest, scooping up the field mice, popping them on the head.
Well, it could have been scooping up the doo-doo.
Bonnie Foo-Foo was kind of rude. What is Bonnie Foo-Foo? What was Bonnie Foo-Foo?
Yeah, and
Bunny.
Bunny. Why did Bunny Foo-Foo have a problem with field mice?
Well, we don't even know what kind of animal the Bonnie Foo-Foo was.
Well, maybe that's a good question. Maybe our guest
Or was
can
Bonnie
help us.
Foo-Foo a person? And then that's weird.
Maybe we should Google it. Oh, Kevin's Googling.
Kevin's doing it.
It's a bunny, little bunny foo-foo.
Yep.
Bunny. Oh, I thought it was
harassing
Bonnie.
a puppy. The description says a bunny rabbit named Little Bunny Foo-Foo is harassing a population of field mice by scooping them up and bopping them on their heads.
At least it wasn't bopping them on their ass.
I don't know
The
that
rabbit
rabbits
is
can really scoop
scolded
up a
by the fairy that says, Little Bunny Foo-Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. And if it continues, it's going to get turned into a goon. Just saying.
Yep.
Rude.
Yep.
Rude.
We do. Guinea pigs are fun, Alicia says. They are.
Unless you're in Peru.
Look, I've been watching.
Have you seen those hairless
with
ones?
The family with the guinea pig. Oh goodness, that's hilarious. Anyway.
I don't know. I feel bad for the hairless ones, especially if they live up here.
Ew.
Yeah,
I think you want one.
They don't have any hair.
Ew.
and they look cold.
And weird. It sounds weird.
It is. It is. I seen one. Yeah.
Okay, kids. Well, what's happening with Kevin?
Hmm.
It's his
Yeah.
hand.
No. Anything could be happening with Kevin.
This is true.
Is it time, Amy? Is that what you're telling us, kids?
It is. It's 10 o'clock.
Aw.
So we're
Time to
gonna
say good
end the
night,
festivities.
guys.
We'll be back next week. Do we have anything that we need to like maybe bet on? You know, that maybe I could win at again. Because
Yeah.
but I
Let's
give
bet
you
on.
guys a fair
Am I
chance
gonna
to
get?
like.
Let's see who wins. Am I gonna get a date for Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
You think so?
You keep
I don't
getting
know.
marriage proposals. I'm sure you can
No.
get a date.
My marriage
Yeah.
proposal didn't show up this week. She had company. She sent me a message. I'm not gonna get a date.
Okay. Well, we're saying yes. So
Well,
there we go.
Oh, Alicia's saying yes. You think I'll have a date?
Well, then
I hope so.
next week. Oh, next week is Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Yeah, next Wednesday is Valentine's Day.
I'll have to.
So if I'm sitting here, I'm not gonna have a date, right?
You might have to like. I mean, I can, but our guests
Hey, Zana.
may have plans. Hey, Zana.
They may have plans. Our guest.
Well, it's Valentine's Day. I just realized what it was, and when I sent a message to Heather earlier, I'm like, oh yeah.
Well,
So now it's clicking. So we'll figure it out. We may
okay.
be
If
back.
she
We
does,
may
if they don't have a date,
not.
if they can't make it because they have a date, maybe we can talk about ball lightning. That's a phenomena right there. You've never heard of it, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin has. Amy, no?
No.
Well, maybe we should discuss it because it is a phenomena, It could be paranormal.
Okay.
Could be.
Well, stay tuned because we may. I don't know what we're doing next week. But we will be having Heather and Jeff either not this week, coming week, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway,
We'll see how many proposals I can get.
let's see how Valentine's goes. Yeah, I mean, anything. So if we don't see y'all, have a great Valentine's Day. I hope that you eat chocolate, and really, it's sort of a dumb Hallmark holiday, so it's not really that important in the whole scheme of life. So, but if not, whatever.
Thanks, Alicia.
Have a great night, y'all. Love.
Love.
Love y'all.